Ugh, this game. This sure is a game. So I haven't uploaded in like a month and a half, and it's starting to get worse and worse. It's encroaching on almost 2 months, I think now. I mean, holy crap, it's already July. This is craziness. I have not been using my summer break to its fullest potential. This is dumb. So I figured, hey, I'm just gonna play this game and rant about things. I'm going to make it my opportunity. I'm gonna try to not talk about this game at all because everything about this game has already been said. It's super hyper popular, and this has been taking up a lot of my time, unfortunately. And the reason I got into this game is because I wanted to prove that it was less complex than Pokemon, and it really is less complex. I've not played a Pokemon. I have not played competitively in like a week, honestly, a match. So, I don't know. I figure this would be a good time for me to just get a video out and talk about shit, because I'm not going to talk about the game, because this game is meh. It's not really meh, I mean, I've been spending, whatever, shut up. From now on, no more talking about the game. Okay, I'll talk about this. This person's not loading. That's it. Oh, there you go. Cool. Neat. Uh, so that's the thing. So, things to talk about. I don't know. Well, I can definitely talk about E3, I guess. I guess that was even that was a while ago now. I just that's that even that. Like I can't believe how long it's been since E3 now. It's always E3 is always fun times. I feel like this year, well, to talk about E3 from the beginning, Microsoft impressed the crap out of me because usually Microsoft, the group, like especially after the whole Usher debacle back last year, I was expecting another shit show, and they really did a good job. I was like, wow, good job, Microsoft. Xbox One looks half decent. EA shows up. I ignored their conference this year. They made a mockery of Plants vs. Zombies, which I should also talk about that later on, I guess. And Ubisoft. Well, the thing about Ubisoft is that really annoys me is that the girl that they have doing it, Asya Tyler, like I like the idea of it being more comedy central and being more funny, but her jokes suck. They sucked last year and they suck this year. Most of them just aren't funny. I like that you're trying to be funny, Ubisoft, but it's not working. I mean, last year they won E3 hands down, but this year, meh, they didn't really have much new. The only thing I was really hoping for that could have made them win if they showed off No More Heroes 3, which they didn't, so they already lost at that point. So that's craziness. And yeah, and then Sony shows up and utterly destroys Microsoft in every fiber of the being of the word, and that was just like an utter annihilation to say anything else. So that was something that it was just like, oh my god, like it was so exciting watching Sony just rip apart the whole model that Microsoft had at the time. It was so much fun. Oh my god, and yeah, I was impressed by the PS4 overall. Shaped like a parallelogram. Finally get to see what it looks like. My god, oh, it looks like we're starting red side. I said I wasn't talking about the game, damn it. um, so yeah, that was something that I definitely... Can you please go over here so I can stand there? Whatever. Was impressed about. So I'm still have no next gen consoles. I have no chance. I don't know when I'm gonna get them. No time soon because I'm poor and has no money. But yeah, the whole Nintendo Day was actually really, really fun. I thought the Direct was pretty good. Obviously, Smash Bros. Kind of stole the show. Like Mega Man looks amazing in that game. The DS version looks. I'm super excited for that just because I have a 3DS, but I don't have a Wii U, so that's a thing that Yeah, so Nintendo did a pretty good job. Overall, I'd probably say Sony won, unfortunately, but eh, whatever. Bayonetta also looked really cool on the Wii U side, but it's still not a console I'm looking to get for a long time, if any, if ever, so whatever. But they could talk about something a little more related to my channel is X and Y, so there's a lot of X and Y, and X and Y is starting to really impress me as a game. Like, first of all, I think the first thing that I was like, oh my god for, I think I should talk about, is that apparently level 100 is confirmed to be back, so no more grinding level 100 for me, which isn't that big of a deal, because grinding stuff level 100 really isn't that bad, but still, like, it's Gen 4 style. Apparently, there's a thing where you can either, like, we don't really know, like, there's been a lot of debate about this, but apparently you can choose whether you can view the opponent's team now, so you can have, like, either Gen 4 or Gen 5 style. I have no idea what we're gonna do about that when the games get out, but it's gonna be a huge thing, so we're definitely gonna see that as something that been crazy. The Horde battles look amazing, Sky battles seem really cool-ish, kinda. Overall, I'm pretty excited about the games. Like, my goodness, like, I was just, like, after this, I was so pumped for X1. When X1 were announced, I wasn't as pumped as everyone else was, I'm gonna lie. I was like, cool, new Pokemon games, neat. But after seeing a lot of stuff, like, I don't know, just seeing it in full 3D more, I'm particularly excited about that game. Also, Watch Dogs looks cool. I'm gonna get those are the only two games like this year that I'm planning on getting is X and Y and Watch Dogs, but I'm getting Watch Dogs for PC because Steam for the win. So we'll see how that goes. And yeah, and how have I not? And of course, the biggest news I think for competitive, other than that, is of course they finally confirmed that Fairy type is a thing. And Masuda even said himself it was to nerf dragons, which I'm just like, my god, they actually know. They even said they've been actively trying to nerf this type before, which you can tell by Generation 5, because the dragons of Generation 5 are so lackluster. The pseudo-legendary Hydreigon is probably the worst they've done. I'll say Hydreigon's a bad Pokemon, he's just worse than Latios in every aspect of the sense. So, it was really interesting to see them actively say, hey, Dragon's OP, let's nerf him. Kind of like what they did with Psychic type, except this is like 15 years later. I didn't think, like, you don't think this game needs any more balancing. And it's really weird in that sense that you would see this game being updated like that. Like, like, the types have been the same for like 15 years. It's insane. Like, really? For them to be changed is just crazy. All we know about it right now is that it's probably either resist or immune to dragon. We definitely know it's super effective on dragon, so that's gonna be a thing. Other than nerfing dragons, I hope it's weak to poison or can buff poison offensively. Poison's already alright defensively, but I think they can give it a little bit more offensively. Other than that, all the other types are fine. Maybe a little bit more buff to ice types, but I'd say that'd be better if they did something to buff hail. I would more so want a hail buff than anything else, definitely. So, yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, definitely. Like I don't even know what they can do to hail to make it suck less. Like, again, it's all about what we're gonna see. Like, we're in the late stages of Generation 5. It is nowhere near as good as Generation 4 was at this stage, but oh well, we're gonna say goodbye to it pretty soon. It still makes me feel weird to feel that it's gonna be gone in a matter of months. It's crazy. Dang. It's insane. Like, man. All the craziness. Generation 5. I remember when Generation 5 just started. It's gonna be just like that with a bunch of Deoxyses and Shaymanesses and Darkrai's. Those Pokemon should really be in like default Uber this next gen. We're gonna see. Ugh. Definitely. So, yeah, that's pretty much my rant for X and Y. Like, again, excited for the games. I think and also the trainer customizations. Oh my god, they showed the limits of that shit. Oh, I've been dreaming about this since Generation 5 was announced. That's one of the things I hope Generation 5 had and it didn't, and I was kind of sad. But glad to see that I can finally play as a black person, because it helps my self-esteem. I don't know. Oh my goodness. That is something that I've always hoped for, to play as a black person. I don't want to talk about the game. I was gonna talk about the new Meteor skin. It looks cool. There, no more game. That is a thing. Oh yeah, also a few days ago. I don't know how. The miscommunications. Also, a few days. What was I gonna say again? This is harder than I thought. Not to talk about the stupid game. Alright. Chase gave a shout out to this app that apparently you can build Pokemon on without a Pokesav thing. So yeah, I tried it out and I made a few things. And now I just feel so dirty for using it, because, you know, I've been a breeder for so long. But I'm mainly only using it just for, like, pretty much I think I've decided I'm going to use it for two things. A, for good dittos, and B, just so I can have hidden power legendaries. So I got, like, a hidden power grass raikou and a few other things that I grabbed as well. Because those things are just, ugh. I haven't even used them competitively yet because I feel guilty still. Nor have I built a team with them. I just made like 5 things and then stopped. And I was like, this is the power that these people have. Like, these breeders. Oh my god, Trendemir. What are you doing? Oh my god, Trendemir. Run. Again, I'm surprised how hard it is to not talk about this game. But I guess it takes a lot of more mental skill. Still not as much as Pokemon. So yeah, I really should get back to playing more games competitively now. But again, it's just this. I still feel guilty about doing that, making that stuff. What? Why I no get blue?
Try to keep up.
They said I don't want blue. Okay, fine. Damn it, no talking about the game. I'm gonna keep calling myself out for talking about the game now. Yeah, that's also they released a Jirachi and Meteor Mash, which I don't think is gonna be significant at all in the meta. It's cool if you can get that extra chance of attack rise, but it's just not gonna be that great. It prefers to flinch you with Iron Head. So it's just like it's weird because you think about it. Metagross prefers Meteor Mash over Iron Head. It gets Iron Head too, but I just can't see it on Jirachi. Just because it doesn't have the direct raw power, it's not gonna really care too much. So that is definitely a reason why. So yeah, I would love to play more games, but I has no monies. And yeah, I actually went for an interview, a couple of them so far this summer, and haven't gotten any of them. It's just not been successful. It's been lame. The closest I came was this Wonderland one, which is like an amusement park around where I live, and bleh. I was like literally down to being one other person, and I didn't get it, and I was so mad. I was like, that's the maddest I've ever been. It's the closest I've ever come. Could this be my first job? Nope. Chuck Testa. One more auto attack, please. Nope. Could have flashed for that, but I was lazy. What the hell? Try to flash Q, it didn't Q. That was weird. Talking about the game again, I apologize. Stun me. Nice clean up. And yeah, so yeah. Oh, speaking of, also one of the huge things is actually I'm actually using a new headset right now, and it's wireless. I like it so I can chair spin, which is like my ultimate dream is to be able to chair spin freely, and I can do that now. So I am super happy about that. Chair spinning is always fun. Misfortune, you just killed yourself.
Security cat.
And yeah, so wireless headset is pretty good. It's all right. Also, TSG's been going on for like the last week, and this is like the first time that I like have not like religiously only watched them for like the time they're doing a marathon. I feel so bad. I don't know. I don't want to say that I'm outgrowing them, but like usually I like if they're doing a marathon, I probably watch like them 18 hours out of the day. Pretty much all my spare time goes to watching them. And not this week, like not this marathon. They're doing Final Fantasy. It's another series of really that I don't know much about, so I guess maybe that's why. But even then, I wouldn't equate that to the reason why. Because they've done series I've never known before, and I still watch them. And I know a little bit of Final Fantasy. Also, speaking of that, not really directly related to, but I've just not been watching Let's Plays recently. Like, NCS and Shogo used to be like my main two LPers that I watched. I haven't watched any of their things, their recent Let's Plays, and just Udiro loves me.
This way.
Thanks, turret. And God, every time frickin' something happens in this game, it breaks up what I was gonna say. Black. But yeah, TSG, man, it's not the same as it used to be to me. Even though I've still watched a lot of it this week. They've done doing a week-long Final Fantasy, and it ends Monday, I believe. So, and you know, I still have a blast watching them, so I can't really say that I'm not satisfied. But just not nearly as excited as I used to be. It's crazy.
Wherever you are.
So that's definitely a problem. Not really a problem, it's just a thing. Also, now it's just July. I just realized can't believe it. Just one more month, and then I'll be 20. I talked about this last year. I don't wanna not be a teenager anymore. I wanna be a kid forever. 20 just feels so old. Like, yuck. I wanna be 20. You. I feel like I've been a teenager forever, almost, is the thing. Like, I feel like it's a huge part of my life. I can tell you too, you know. And it's crazy for me not to be 20 anymore. I mean, not to be a teenager anymore. I mean, I spent more of my life not being a teenager, but I guess when it comes to significant portions of my life, I can say that being a teenager has been huge in that regard.
You are slain in an enemy. An enemy has been slain.
Ugh.
There yet?
So that's definitely a thing. Also, coming back to the whole being out of school thing, first year of college was pretty fun. I think that it makes my entire high school career look like a piece of shit. Now when I look back on my high school, I'm like, man, I must have been so depressed. All these people suck. No, everyone I know from school is so awesome. Like, my god. So it's crazy that, I don't know. But yeah, my college life so far has been so much better than my high school one was. Like, oh, I'm loving it so much. Like, this summer is way too long. I don't even want to not be in school. I don't need summer breaks anymore. What am I taking a break from? How awesome it is. So, that's definitely a thing. Oh, I missed my ult. Boop.
An enemy has been slain.
Knocking shot, please. Thank you. Get stun both of you, please. Love Vagar's laugh. Such a fun champion. Oh. So, back to Plants vs Zombies. That's a let's play that I don't even think I'm gonna finish at this point. I just don't have any desire to play the game anymore. I've been like, when I started that game, I was really into the game. After just beating it, you know, I was like, this game's so cool, I'm gonna let's play it. Now I'm just like, yeah, I showed that game to so many people during college, and I got like 3-4 people into playing that game. Which I don't know, I guess proud of, but it doesn't have the same impact as it used to, like me playing it anymore. And I definitely... I realized now, I ain't screwed. I definitely feel like I should. Like, because I said, the mini games are like the funnest part of that game, and I really don't want to not do that portion of the game. You're dead. But at the same time, I just don't have much desire to play the game anymore. So I may just shelve it and just leave it as a main story LP and just leave the extra. But again, the mini games are. I would really want to show them off, but I just don't have any desire to. So that's probably gonna be the death of that let's play, at least for that point. Speaking, and that also brings me into when I'm actually gonna start doing anything else. Like, I really want a capture card. Oh my god, do I really want a capture card? Because there's so many games I can do. When I was actually thinking of it, I was like, it's a really good game and it'd be fun to do. Would be like Chrono Trigger, because that was like one of the best RPGs I've ever played. But I don't know enough about it. I know a lot about it, but like I like to know decently high amount of knowledge of a game when I let's play. It's how I like to let's play, I guess, but I don't know that much about it, so it's weird for me to let's play a game like that. So for that reason, it probably won't be that. Even it's just a game that I've like, it'd be really easy to do just because I've been sitting on my virtual console. Good stun, good stun. Definitely gonna see how that works out in terms of my future Let's Playing career and its general futurosity. So that's gonna be a thing. We're definitely gonna see. How that turns out. What other games can I really... Oh, I also always wanted to do No More Heroes. That was a game that if I were to get a capture card, that would be probably the top list of games. That or like maybe a Galaxy game. I both Galaxy games as well as games that I could possibly do. Maybe even like Coliseum. I was thinking of doing Coliseum. I was like heavily considering that game, and then Choga did it. And I was like, okay, I don't want to do it anymore. It's like, oh, I couldn't even. Oh, that was when I stopped watching Trigger Conroy. Actually, is when he started that Coliseum Let's Play, and then I've never watched a Let's Play of his since then. He's done what, Link's Awakening, and now he's doing Mario 64 DS, and I have not watched either of those. One episode from. I watched like the first like a few of his Coliseum, but it's like meh. So that's definitely, it's not just something I just don't want to do. It's weird. So, yeah, that's really about it for Bat. I mean, the most recent game I got, I think I talked about Fire Emblem, and it is a great game. Fun fact, technically I still haven't beaten it yet. So, we're gonna see how that turns out.
Have you seen my
Yep,
fairy
Banshee's
friends?
Veil? Yep, Banshee's Veil, that's not fun. Uh,
Team has destroyed a turret.
I never play with matches.
uh,
An
so,
ally has been slain.
yeah, Fire Emblem, amazing game. Definitely the best Fire Emblem I played. I remember when I first, like, heard of that game, when my friend had, like, a, back when I didn't have a like, I never had a Game Boy Advance, and, I know, it was, like, the most interesting console for me.
Destroyed.
Because it was like the console where not everyone just had Pokemon. Oh my god, I'm so dead. So they could never catch up to me. Great binding. That was an awesome binding. Didn't even need the gates from thing. That was a good binding by Mark.
Has been slain. Unstoppable.
Even though I didn't really take any. So it's always that weirdish kind of point for me right now, where it's like I just have no desire to upload, and it's not like I don't have desire to upload. I mean, I'm trying to get something out right now. Right now, it's just meh. It's this stupid overused game, which is why I don't want to talk about it, because, like I said, everything about this game has been said. It's just, ugh, so popular. It's dumb. Also, I don't know, going back to like the current Pokemon meta, I actually got, I built this new team, like, God, it's probably been like a month now since I built that team. It's rocking like a Keldeo and this shit that took forever to software set for. Probably just replace it with like one with an actual good hidden power. Actually, yeah, fun fact, it actually does have, I think, HP grass 70 base power, but that's not, is it grass? I think it's grass. Something that would be useful on most water types, but not really on Keldeo. So, it's a weird thing. Cause I'm like, yay, HP grow. Oh, that's not really useful, is it? Like, of all, I had, like, couldn't be like useless hidden power. God, that's never last forever. It had to be like grass, 70 base power. It has really good IVs, or it wouldn't have 70 base power, but man, why couldn't they just give me HP Ice? I have Icy Wind on it, and Icy Wind's actually decent. I mean, it's only 5 base power weaker than a hidden power, and but it's a small chance to miss. I am out of position like shit. So, oh, I realized Tibbers is so OP. Why don't people use this more?
You have slain an enemy.
Uh,
Your team has destroyed a turret.
oh, there's the cleanup finally.
Double kill. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Mm,
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
what are they doing? Thank you, back guys. Good. Listen to Bag Gal for one. Also names. Oh my goodness. Also names with ones. Names with numbers suck. That's just a fact of life. Always names with numbers are always terrible things.
Try to keep up.
This name's actually a variation of a name that I use for Maple Story. It's supposed to be ironic because I'm a not creative person. And I didn't feel like using TylerAlman. Also, another stupid thing is that, freaking, I don't know what the hell is wrong with Twitch. For some reason, my password on Twitch doesn't work anymore. And that means I have no access to the TylerAlman account anymore. Which is so freaking retarded. Because I know it's what the password is, and it's not working. And the original email that I use for it is an email that doesn't exist. So I can't reset it. So I pretty much just got locked out of that name and had to, like, use a variation of it in which the I was an L. Or the L was an I, and that's what I'm using right now, and I'm so pissed about that. Oh, it's so stupid. I was so mad. Like, I've been using that account for, like, when Twitch first became into existence, pretty much, on my JTV, and it's so dumb. Ugh. It doesn't really hurt me. I wasn't following anyone. I just used it to chat. But this is dumb. This is gonna be a bad fight for us. Oh, I got caught up by the mushroom, even worse.
An ally has been slain. You have slain an enemy. You have been slain.
Are you knocking futs, man? You knocking futs? So yeah. Also, I think today they announced that there's gonna be like a special edition pack. Which like when I first heard X and Y, I was like, good, I have a 3DS, I'm ready for it. But I was like, crap, I need two. I'm not ready for it. I need two. That's like, oh, that's a whole other can of worms. I'm hoping that my second could just be like a capture card 3DS, which is really something that I want as well. Oh my god, if I got that, like, I would consider redoing my platinum. Like, oh, I love that. Let's play was still pretty decent. I just love how better it got as it went along. Still very proud of that Let's Play though. Plants vs Zombies, I guess. I'm not really proud of it, but I like it. I did an okay job.
Don't make me hurt you.
So yeah. I'm gonna fight for this blue buff. Apparently I'm the only person who wants to fight for this blue buff. No talking about the game. I apologize. Ooh, a sexy stun. It all depends on priority. And he's my main champ, by the way. She's OP. So, there's that. Also, Lulu's my main support. Transmodulate.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Can't go in on that. Get off more than Primordial Burst! Vagar sweet. Vagar's awesome. Ugh.
An enemy has been slain.
Mm.
An ally has
That's
been
probably all the
slain.
things I wanted to rant about. I'm surprised this doesn't take longer. Remember that one episode of Platinum where I like ranted for so epically long? The whole time I was like, I was just doing stuff after I got surf, I think. Oh. Man, that Let's Play will always hold a special place in my heart. Platinum. That's why I don't think I could redo it if I got a capture card 3DS, which 3DS or whatever. At one point I was considering getting a DS, but then I'm like, well, I might as well get a 3DS one. This is
An ally has been slain.
cost efficient and X and Y trading, so yeah, I'm looking into it. It's super expensive though.
An enemy
It's
has been
like,
slain.
yeah.
Security camera.
Run.
Enemy killing spree.
So I'm definitely looking. Like I'm thinking about now. Like what other Let's Plays could I even do? Like I really don't. There's nothing.
Your team
May
has
just stick to
destroyed
trying to find some uploadable matches, but that never works out as
You seem like
well
a
as it
nice
could. I mean, then it's just like, how hard do I really try to find I mean, I find matches, I battle, and I just never am content with the quality, which I always talk about. It's never good enough. Standards are too high for a good, decent match. That's enough of, hey, Team Mushroom. That's enough of everything that I want for a good match, that I want to be able to commentate and narrate to a decent level. I just have high standards. Tanking the turret for no reason.
this way.
Ugh. Not talking about the game. But overall, I'd say my first year of college went really well. I got them high marks because I always get high marks because whatever, who cares. Ooh, dear escape. Please take 15 seconds to kill this. Because I'm selfish.
Have you seen my back tippers?
This is, I don't even, again, not talking about the game, but this is a thing. Oh, we got it. I have not been reading the chat. This is getting really, people in this community. This community freaking sucks. This community only sucks because of how big it is. It's not really anyone's fault. The internet's a pretty shitty place these days. So, but still, some of these people's. But not talking about the game, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. Like, during summers, I always, like, find myself into, like, a routine, and it's not any different this summer. Because I'm trying to find a job, and I can't. It's just like, what the hell am I supposed to do? Nothing. I do nothing all day. Loads of free time and nothing to do with it. It's so stupid. That died quickly. Wow.
Try to keep up.
Yeah. I was thinking of giving it there.
shut down.
The lifesteal, though.
Ally has been slain.
I'm playing, so I'm not supposed to talk about how I'm playing. I'm not playing. This isn't happening. Yay. I said yay. 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 How's life? Today's the 1st of July, so Canada Day, woohoo, Confederation for the win. The great day when we decided, hey, let's make the greatest country on earth, and then Canada was born. That's exactly how it happened. That's exactly how Confederation happened back in 1867. Good times. Good times, I remember back when it was in 1867. It was American, 1775? 1776. 1776, I'm pretty sure. Whatever. Useless facts that don't really contribute to anything in life forever. I thought it was Lulu for a second. I was afraid.
An enemy has been slain.
This way.
Your team has destroyed a
So
inhibitor.
I pretty much talked about everything I wanted to talk about. Again, I'm gonna try with my utmost best to upload in the future. Maybe, probably, ideally, hopefully. but I don't know. It's just
Try to keep up.
like I haven't battled in like a week, like I said. But I think that if I did, even when I do, I just don't say, "Hey, I'm gonna upload that" anymore as much as I used to.
Has destroyed an
Are we
inhibitor.
there yet?
Still a fun battling. I still like it.
Your team has destroyed
Battling is funner, but this is more
an enemy
addictive.
has been slain.
Say that what you will.
Killing spree.
Get my Kill a Teemo badge.
An enemy.
I'm kinda here. Cool. And yeah, so that's pretty much all I want to talk about. Maybe I'll do more of these. Make it like a League of Legends rant kind of series, and make this be a series that I do things of. Who knows? Anyhow, that's it for this video. If you consider this a video, why would anyone consider this a video? And yeah, that's gonna be it. See you guys hopefully for maybe a Pokemon battle. Maybe I don't know. That was the whole point of this. I don't know what I'm doing with this channel anymore, but all I know is that I want to do something. So yeah. See y'all later, I guess, maybe.